Morning, children. Let us begin with the third session of first chapter, chemical reactions and equations. So, let us start with chemical reactions and equation. So, in your previous session, we were doing types of chemical reactions. So, in that type of chemical reaction, we have done decomposition reaction, combination reactions, we have seen displacement reactions, we have seen reactivity series, we have seen double displacement reaction and decomposition reaction, and now we are going to see under these types of reaction we are going to see oxidation reduction reactions. So oxidation and reduction reaction we are going to see together what they are called, and we are going to see some equations as well. So oxidation, according to your knowledge, oxidation involves gain of oxygen or loss of hydrogen or loss of electrons. Reduction involves loss of oxygen or gain of hydrogen or gain of electrons. Oxidizing agent is a substance which gives oxygen or gains hydrogen or gains electrons. Reducing agent is a substance which gives hydrogen or which gives electrons or gains oxygen. So this definition in terms of gain or loss of hydrogen and definition in terms of gain or loss of electron, you need to understand it very well. So please do take down this definition in your notebook very neatly. Next we will see examples of oxidation. Gain of oxygen, that is carbon gaining oxygen and it will become carbon dioxide. Next one, phosphorus gaining oxygen and becoming phosphorus pentaoxide. So that is P2O5. I hope you are writing this in your fair notebook. Next you have, here you can see some more examples. Here copper gaining oxygen and get oxidized to become copper oxide. It's an example of oxidation. So now here you will see next one more example. Hydrogen sulfide plus bromine gives you hydrogen bromide plus sulfur. So sulfur gives or loses hydrogen and gets oxidized. Please make a note in your notebook, children. Next, hydrogen sulfide plus iodine gives hydrogen iodide plus sulfur. So sulfur gives or loses hydrogen and gets oxidized. Next, methane, that is CH4 plus O2 gives carbon dioxide plus water. Here carbon gives or loses hydrogen and gets oxidized. Please make a note in your notebook, children. So next we will see reduction reaction. Reduction is a loss of oxygen or gain of hydrogen, as you know the definition. So the addition of hydrogen to a substance or removal of oxygen from a substance, both is called as reduction reaction. An example of reduction reaction over here you have copper oxide plus hydrogen. When they react, what happened? There is copper formation plus water. So copper oxide over here getting reduced to copper. You can see marked with the arrow. So all the equation, wherever there is a reaction happening, oxidation reduction, and the arrow, double sided arrow, it is made and it shows. Next you have zinc oxide plus carbon giving you zinc plus carbon monoxide. So here zinc oxide getting reduced to zinc. So again you will see the reactant and the product and you show the arrow the way it is shown. Then hydrogen sulfide plus chlorine, please take down this reaction, gives you hydrogen chloride plus sulfur. Again your chlorine is getting reduced to hydrogen chloride. Why? Because it is accepting, it is gaining hydrogen, therefore it is getting reduced. So next we will see over here Chemical reactions which involves both oxidation as well as reduction process simultaneously are known as redox reactions. RED, red, from reduction, and ox from oxidation. All these reactions are always accompanied by energy change in the form of heat, light or electricity. Types of redox reaction we are going to see, but before that you have to take down this in your notebook. I hope you are writing. Next we will see example and important term. So an example over here for redox reaction have some associated terms. You should be comfortably using it. So we will go over this term using the following example of the reaction. Here ferric oxide reacting with carbon gives you Fe plus carbon dioxide. So please take down this reaction over here. Is an example of redox reaction where reduction and oxidation happens together. It's never like oxidation happening and reduction will not happen, because if there is a loss of oxygen, the other reactant will be gaining the oxygen, or if there is a loss of hydrogen, the other reactant will be gaining the hydrogen. So there will be always reduction and oxidation going together simultaneously. That's why it is called as redox reaction. So this is a good example of redox reaction. You can take this down, children, because it always happen together, and that is why it is called as redox reaction. Next we will see, here are some questions we want to be able to answer. Is this reaction a redox reaction, and how do we know if this is a redox reaction? What is being reduced and oxidized? What is a reducing agent and what is the oxidizing agent in the above reaction? Because you know in terms of loss or gain of hydrogen, but when there's only a transfer of, you can see in this oxygen getting transferred to carbon. So you will see only carbon gaining oxygen, so you will feel that only carbon getting oxidized. How about iron? Why there is no hydrogen? How it will getting reduced? How iron is getting reduced? So we should be able to answer this. We will see next for the answer for that question over here. Electron transfer theory is the answer for that question. The reaction between magnesium metal and oxygen, for example, involves the oxidation of magnesium. Now over here, with the help of this example, we are going to understand that in terms of loss of electrons, loss or gain of electrons, you can understand redox reaction. So this is an electron transfer theory. Even if there is no hydrogen involved and only oxygen involved, then also there will be a redox reaction, not only oxidation or not only reduction at a time. So over here, magnesium reacting with oxygen to give you magnesium oxide. And what is oxidation? Loss of electrons, and reduction, gain of electrons. So let us see this reaction. So this reaction you will see, I hope you are writing, children. So electron transfer theory, oxidizing agent, they get reduced by gaining electrons, and what is reducing agent? They get oxidized by losing electrons. So here magnesium metal, for example, lose electron to form Mg2 plus ions when it is reacted with oxygen. So by convention, the element or compound that gain this electron undergo reduction. So in this, oxygen molecule is reduced to O2 minus ion, so it becomes negatively charged. Is it clear, children? Are you writing it in your book? Yes? Okay. So next we will see. Next we have your example of carbon dioxide when it reacts with hydrogen gas. So there is a formation of carbon monoxide plus water. So here you can see carbon plus 4 oxidation state goes to plus 2 oxidation state. That means there is a reduction in their oxidation state. So that's why it is going reduction. And over here, oxidation state of hydrogen 0 going to oxidation state plus 1. So increasing of the oxidation state over here, you can see of hydrogen. So it's an hydrogen undergo oxidation and carbon undergo reduction. So that way oxidation state you can understand because you should know the valency, which you have done in your previous class. Next, oxidation reduction reaction or redox reaction can involve the transfer of one or more electrons. Example, reaction between silver nitrate and copper to chloride. There. So here over here, cuprous chloride, the reaction when it react with silver nitrate. So over here you can see the ions copper plus 2Ag gives you Cu2 plus 2Ag. So you have to take down this reaction. So this is a reaction between, here we are not only writing the elements involved in the reaction, we are not writing the other part. Cuprous chloride plus silver nitrate reacting to give you Cu2 plus 2Ag. Please take down this reaction over here, children. Next we will see examples of redox reaction. Again you can see here copper oxide plus H2 give you copper plus H2O. Here you can understand here copper oxide has given oxygen, hence it is the oxidizing agent. Copper oxide has given oxygen, hence it is reduced. So oxidizing agent themselves, they get reduced. Please note down this very carefully. Hydrogen has gained oxygen, hence it is the reducing agent. Hydrogen has gained oxygen, hence it is oxidized. So you have to understand these terms and you need to relate those terms when you are defining them. Next we will see, I hope you will have writing in the book, zinc oxide plus carbon when react gives you zinc plus carbon monoxide. Now over here, zinc loss of oxygen, carbon gain of oxygen. So zinc oxide has given oxygen, hence it is the oxidizing agent, and zinc oxide has the oxygen given oxygen, hence it is reduced. Carbon has gained oxygen, hence it is the reducing agent. Carbon has gained oxygen, hence it is oxidized. So you need to know the process, oxidize, reduce, reducing agent, oxidizing agent. Those terms you should be very clear with. So oxidation is the process, reduction is the process where process and the terms agents you need to know, who will give electrons and who will not accept electrons. So here we end with the session, children. I hope you have written all the points and the equations, definitions and terms very clearly. See you next time. Have a great day. Thank you.